Yo, it's your boy, the General Brian Sugar here again with another episode of the album review show. If you missed my last review on Jules Santana's mixtape, his first new material in about 3-4 years, then don't worry, get it in one of those corners right there. Check it out because it's a wicked mixtape. Anyway, we're on a bit of ASAP Rocky today, and his debut album, Long.Live.A dropped January 15th, 2013 on Polo Grounds, ASAP Worldwide, Sony RCA. Yeah, January 15th, day after, God willing. Um, the album, the version of the album that we'll be reviewing is the 16 track deluxe version. It features the deluxe edition tracks are uh, Jody, Ghetto Symphony, Angels, and I Came Apart, uh, featuring Florence and the Machines, Florence Welch. I picked it up for about $10.99 in the UK. It's gonna run you about probably like $14 US, but it's available worldwide right now. A bit of vitals, not many numbers out according to Wikipedia, so it hasn't really entered the charts yet. So you're gonna have to watch next week for them Billboard 200 charts. But it has charted in the United Kingdom at number 7, so a top 10 album for ASAP across the pond there where I am. Executive producer was ASAP himself. He also produced a couple of tracks on the album under his other mononym, Lord Flacco, and some names to mention. Hit Boy also produced a couple of tracks, and Drake's 40 Shibe as well appeared on the album. So yeah, let's get into it. So basically, a bit of background for me, in the sense of how I came about to listen to the album. Obviously, I've heard, in and about the scene that, about ASAP Rocky, and they're blowing up, doing some great things and whatever. But me myself, coupled with all the other great music that's coming out, just hadn't had time to like really, sit down, take a listen. I did download his mixtape, um, you know, um, love Live ASAP out now on datpiff.com, but I ain't listened to it yet. So the album was literally, I just jumped in straight to the album, and pre-ordered it on good faith. Got it when it come out, and literally just listened to it today. Because if you if you watch my last Jules Santana review, as I said, when I'll be doing this one, I'll just jump straight into it, try and just give a straight up, straight in there review, off the cuff, and it's been a few hours since, so I've let it sink in, and looked at the tracks, that I've marked that I particularly like, and yeah, I'm ready to put them to you. Singles that came off the album included Goldie, which was released on April 27th, 2012, and the banger smash hit that was Fucking Problems, which I love personally, was dropped October 25th, 2012. So those are the current singles for Long Live ASAP. So yeah, man, as for the singles, yeah, so after track 1, Long Live ASAP, you got track 2, Goldie. She's quite a bit of a banger. Gets funky, as I say. Then basic beats. It works, man. The sound that it goes for with it is it really works. You know what I mean? Just just uh, just nice. You know, you can really Goldie. You can really move your head to. You know what I mean? You get into it. You can't help but start bobbing your head and stuff. You know what I mean? So. Goldie's, you know, a bit of a banger. You know what I mean? If you want to do a little sit down dance, um, you know, to it, or get up and just be like, you know, crunk out, crunk out to it. You know, Goldie's alright, man. It's a good kick back smoke tune, or you know, I mean, because it has got a bit of a beat behind it, although it may be simple. You know, it's got a bit of bass behind it. So, you know, you could try and groove out to it. So, you know, that's all good. You know, it's a good single to have coming off uh, fucking problems. You know, fucking problems, self-explanatory. Which second single that was off Long.Live. Um, you know, the reason why that was a single because it's one of the best tracks on the album in my view. You know what I mean? Proper club banger. You know what I mean? It's probably the funkiest track on the uh, on the album. As as you know, um, before Ghetto Symphony, which is featuring Gunplay. Um, you know, uh, fucking problems is you know definitely the uh, you know first most funkiest tune on there. You know what I mean? Fucking problems is about as complicated as 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 the beats get. You know, the rest. You know, as I say, the rest of the albums, you know, pretty much just uh, all about you know just your bass drum. Really, fucking problems. Is is as I say about as complicated as it gets. But the reason why it's a single is because you know it's a banger. You know what I mean? That does just make you want to get up and dance, and again, as well as being uh, you know the most most full um, you know most fully produced beat on there. It's probably the most full lyrically as well. Uh, you know what I mean? He ASAP delivers some good rhymes. You know, uh, his most complex rhymes probably within fucking problems as well. That's as complicated as it's gonna get. So it's a very like bare bones, back to basics um, album really, and the singles show that off. So yeah, going on to my favourite tracks, the you know the ones that I pick out as the best on the album, and the ones I suggest you really listen to first. Goes without saying because it's just amazing. If you've been watching my last shows, then you'll be knowing by now that I'm a big fan of R&B. So I love my smooth beats, anything that's like just nice and smooth. You know, got a real beat to it, some bass, but at the same time it's just smooth. You know, like sort of like throwback to the New Jack sounds. Um, then then that is you know then that is Fashion Killer. Fashion Killer is just amazing. Um, you know what I mean? It's just again nothing too complicated, just nice and simple, but it's just a perfect smooth sounding beat, and the hook on it that he's got for it is just amazing. The you know the track is just, you know, sick, man. It's my favourite track on there easily. You just keep wanting to play it. It's dreamy sounding. It's just perfect for me. So Fashion Killer through and through, man. That is my most favourite track on there. Then you got track 14, Ghetto Symphony. I talked about that a bit earlier. You know, got MMG representing with Gunplay. Um, Now I mean, them two getting together really complement each other. Gunplay really, Gunplay adds the meat to Ghetto Symphony. You know what I mean? Gunplay gives the song its edge. You know, definitely. Again, really good beat, something to get down to. You know, definitely a good track. Definitely a good track on there. You should give that a listen. Definitely one to listen to. Then, Pussy Money Weed. You know, that's just an anthem, man. Pussy Money Weed is all a nigga need, man. That is the, you know, that is the anthem. Self-explanatory. Why that is good, man. Again, simple beat. You know, it's catchy. 'Cause, you know, with the Pussy Money Weed, that's all a nigga need line. Um, and yeah, it's, you know, a really good track. So that's definitely another one of my favourites. You know, fucking Problems, spoke about that earlier. And then just because it's really interesting, a really interesting idea, you got track 16, I Come Apart, featuring Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine. Now, I didn't like Florence Welch or Florence and the Machine for ages, man, because, you know what I mean, they did a track way back, I think, a cover of Massive Attack, or you know, I see it as a Massive Attack song, but really Candy Staten uh, did the song really, but you know, You Got the Love, yeah, and basically it annoyed me because I thought now that they done it, no one's gonna remember the Massive Attack version, which I really liked, you know. Really, everyone's just gonna think Florence did it, and they ain't even gonna slightly know, the younger generation ain't even gonna slightly know that Candy Staten did it. I mean, someone had to remind me that was a Candy Staten tune originally, so even I was put wrong there. But you know what I mean. But one of my girls just basically taught me around, and you know, I've got time for Florence now, so you know, I think she's interesting. You know what I mean. Some of the tracks that I listened to on Florence Machine album, Ceremonials, the last one, you know, they got something about him. So yeah, basically, it's a good start from ASAP. I think on first listening to him just straight off the bat. Um, it it is very boring. I've heard of the reviews saying that, you know, it can be classed as boring from time to time because it is just stripped back basic. You know what I mean? It's not a raw fire like um, I'd Future say, or anything like that. It's just uh, nothing too difficult, nothing too over the top, but at the same time, it's intriguing. So you know what I mean. After, you know, picking out your favourites, you do want to go back and listen to them. And when you listen to the tracks again, you do pick up something different about them, something different to like about them each time. So you know, that's what's good about the album. For me personally, I would have to say it's definitely worth listening to. I don't know about picking it up per se, but this is just, again, just listening straight to the album and not listening to the mixtapes. So I have to come back and listen to the mixtapes, and then you reevaluate how I feel. But I'm just going off the album. I'd say not a bad effort, but he's definitely got some more work to do. But promising, definitely talented at the same time, and definitely one to watch. So with that, I'd have to give Brown Sugar rating of uh, 3 out of 5. Um, if you're a ASAP Rocky fan from the mixtapes, then and you love the album, then or if you're ASAP Rocky fan from the mixtapes, and you're loving uh, the mixtapes, and you're hearing what I'm saying about it, and you totally disagree, but you ain't listened to the album yet, then yeah, obviously listen to the tunes that I've picked out. Get in touch down there and tell me what you think as well. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right or whatever. But yeah, 3 out of 5 is what I give it. I'd suggest listen to it on Spotify first before purchasing it. But he's definitely promising. Definitely got something there. He just needs to hone his craft a bit more, I think. You know what I mean? It just needed a bit more something that he hasn't quite found yet. But as I say, I have to go back and listen to the mixtapes and see if it's different, because that could be the case as well. You know what I mean? Because some artists, when they do release their debut album, because the label has got behind them, they lose some of that creative skill. That creative. They're reined in a bit too much by the label, so that could have happened in ASAP's case. But I won't know until I listen to the mixtape. But yeah, as I said, listen to it first, and if you like the mixtapes anyway, and you've seen this review, and you think, well, that's just blatantly a sound, then you know what I mean. You're gonna like the album as well. But just let me know. Just let me know what you think. This will be an interesting one to really get feedback on this review. So yeah, man. But check it out. So yeah, that was my review on ASAP Rocky. I've been your boy, the General Brown Sugar. We'll be back again very soon, going back to them Grammy reviews. I think we'll be doing Miguel Kaleidoscope Dream, one of my favourite albums of 2012. So look out for that. Um, check out my Jules Santana, that God willing review, and back again very soon. Peace.